Good morning, folks. Ron Ray here with Turning 65 Solutions. Today, we're continuing our 2025 update series. We've already covered original Medicare A and B, the cost associated with that, Plan F Medicare Supplement, Plan G Medicare Supplement, Plan N Medicare Supplement, and today we're on the last of the Medicare supplements that we cover in these videos, the high deductible Plan G and Plan F. Now, if you're familiar with how Medicare supplements work, you know that they provide flexibility and predictability, flexibility to go wherever you want to, any hospital, any doctor that you choose, as long as they accept original Medicare. That's the only requirement. And predictability, you know exactly what your out-of-pocket cost is going to be for that year. In case of a Plan F, if you're old enough to still have a Plan F and be able to get one, if you went into Medicare before January 1st of 2020, you know, your out-of-pocket pretty much is going to be zero because a Plan F pays 100% of your share of the Medicare bill after Medicare A and B pays. A Plan G, you're going to have next year in 2025, this year, 2025, $257 deductible for Part B. And that's it. After you pay $257 out-of-pocket, your out-of-pocket cost is zero for the rest of the year with a Plan G. That brings us to the high deductible Plan F and Plan G. Now, the high deductible Plan F and Plan G works just like a regular Plan F and a regular Plan G. The only difference is you have what they call a high deductible. Now, for a lot of you, you're going to laugh at this deductible when I give you the number and say, gosh, that's not high compared to the plan that I have now with my employer, or the plan that I have now with the Affordable Care Act may have a $9,000 deductible. This one's going to be, chump change. So we always like to go to a credible, a non-biased source for our information for these videos. So we're going straight to the horse's mouth today to Medicare themselves. In this publication called Choosing a Medigap Policy, you can download this on the internet or go to our website, t65s.com, and you can download it right there. This says 2024, but being the government, they're going to have the 2025 version of this book out to us in about June. So I'm going to go through, nothing's really changed except the deductibles, and I will give you those in just a minute. We always go to this chart right here on page 11. This compares all of the Medicare supplement plans that are available. And today we're looking at this one here with the Star Plan F high deductible and the G Star Plan G high deductible. And you can see they cover pretty much everything. The Plan F covers everything that Medicare doesn't cover. For anything that's Medicare approved, Medicare pays first, and then your Plan F pays whatever's left. A Plan G does the same thing, except you have that $257 Part B deductible. Well, the high deductible versions of both of these plans work the exact same way, except that you are responsible for a higher deductible up front. And that deductible for 2025 is $2,870, $2,870. That's the deductible on a high deductible F and G for 2025. Now, one thing I want you to note, Medicare always pays first. So it's not like you're paying 100% of the bill up front until you get to $2,870. You're really only paying 20%. Or if you're on in the hospital, you're paying $1,676 is your Part A deductible for the hospital, $257 for Part B plus 20% after that until you get to $2,870, and then your high deductible plan takes over and you pay zero for the rest of the year. So what's the big difference between the two is that deductible, but that deductible will knock your premium down by about $60 a month, maybe more. So if a Plan G in your area costs $120 a month, well, a high deductible Plan G may only cost $35 or $45 or $50 a month. So if you count the savings, if we're saving, say, $600 a year on premiums, and you get sick and you spend that $2,870, you hit that deductible in the first year where you're in the hole, right? Because you didn't save enough. But if you're pretty healthy and you don't pay much of that deductible or any of it for 2 or 3 or 4 years, then you're making money, right? You're in the money. So this is for folks that like the freedom and predictability of a Medicare supplement, but they don't like those premiums, or maybe they just can't afford $120 a month. That's fine. But at the same time, you also don't want the strings and the restrictions that come with a Medicare Advantage plan. Even if you have a PPO, there's still restrictions and strings and pre-approvals and networks that you have to think about. You don't want that, but you don't want to pay $120 a month for a Plan G. So the high deductible Plan G may be an option. Now, I mentioned a Plan F, and some of you out there may be saying, well, they don't offer high deductible Plan F or any Plan F anymore. Well, it's not exactly true. If you went into Medicare prior to January 1st of 2020, you can still get a Plan F. Now, in most cases, we still think that a Plan G is more cost-effective than a Plan F. But if you have one, you've been on one for a long time, and it's costing you too much, and you don't want to have to make a change. I know I don't like change very much, go from a Plan F to a Plan G. We can still get you a new Plan F as long as you can pass the underwriting and save you quite a bit of money. Same goes for a high deductible Plan F. So that's the Plan F, high deductible, and high deductible Plan G for 2025. The high deductible is $2,870 for 2025. Again, if you're turning 65 and you've been on COBRA or Affordable Care Act, Obamacare plans with a $9,000 deductible, well, this is a drop in the bucket and you'll be happy to have it. So give us a call. The number is 830-217-6711. We're always very happy to answer any questions. Even if you're not our client, give us a call and we'll talk you through these things. Or reach out to us on the web at t65s.com. Website full of free information. For most things, you don't even need to put your email address in. We're not those kinds of insurance agents. We're not going to bug you and beat your door down just because you ask this for some information. So check us out. If you enjoyed this video, if you found the information in this video helpful, give us a thumbs up down below. That helps YouTube get this information out to other people who had the same questions as you today. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Click that little bell right next to the subscribe button so that you can be notified when we upload a new helpful video. So it is February 10th today, 2025. We're a little late getting these out, but we're catching up. So stay tuned. There's much more to come. We've got lots of new content, updated content coming at you for 2025. And we are happy to see you today. We hope you have a great day. Bye, folks.